You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now, stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, we are back. I know you missed us. I missed y'all too. I was going through some times, going through some issues. As Pusha said, I was almost dead. I don't think you hear me. See, even the mics. The yellow mic is like, no, bro.
Damn, nigga, you had the wrong microphone.
Yep. So I guess we gotta try it again. Good morning, y'all. This is the GOAT Shop. I am Stoner Brown.
I'm Pushalini Da God.
Our boy, our other brother .net is out making money for the people with the people out there in the good sunny California. You know what I'm saying? We wish him all the luck and bring me back some bread. I mean money, not bread. Anyway, we was off on Monday. Crazy weekend. Not exactly sports related, but still competition related. You know what I'm saying? And we are the GOAT Shop, so we got to have conversations about goats of all kinds. Drake and motherfucking Kendrick this weekend. We can't slide over it. I can't wake up. I can't do nothing. They're talking about it on CNN. They're talking about it on, yes, they're talking about it on morning news. They're talking about it on every radio station. Everybody's got their chime in. It's gotten so to the point where UMG, which is the management company which is the record management company, basically Universal. Universal that owns all of everything, and Drake and Kendrick has stepped in and said, listen, Kendrick, we need an apology because what you're saying about this man being a pedophile is actually affecting our money.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I ain't gonna say I knew that was coming, but I mean, like, it's a no-brainer because people as fans don't know we don't know these people like on an intimate level. So we're subject to believe anything if you present it right.
Right.
And so, I mean, I don't even think people are stopping to
think
look
about
for evidence. They just caught up in the fanfare of it.
Right.
And so, you know, they going with whoever they want to believe. But I mean, we do that in other areas of life too. So it's like
because of the internet, it's done in every area. Right. As long as it hits the internet, whatever the masses choose, and whatever the majority chooses, right. And the majority is not even a lot of people. It's whoever posts about whatever they choose the most. That's what everybody's gonna follow.
Whoever get the most clicks.
That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? And to get the clicks, you got to post the most.
Right.
Some people don't care they may have an opinion about the situation, but just like, I ain't gonna post nothing about it. But you got another group of people who's like, I'm gonna go crazy every day. Da, 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 da.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big fan of both of these guys. I love Kendrick Lamar. I think one of his best albums is the Untitled album that nobody talks about.
That shit hard.
Huh?
That shit hard.
That was better than Damn. That's the album that goes down in history for me that no one talked about. And I don't know if he wasn't pressured in the same ways as he was when he put out Damn, because Damn is definitely another amazing piece of artwork, but you can tell he made sure he put some more commercial aspects into it to make sure that he didn't miss his opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To do tours and collab with people and get out there. He made sure, I'm gonna make sure there's some commercial splashes in here, something for the ladies, like I had on the first one with Drake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had something for the ladies that just locked me in with chicks for the next 5 years. Here I come with Damn, Love, you know what I'm saying? Loyalty, them songs really locked them in. That's on bitches playlist. That's on, girls playlist. Forever. You know what
it's
I'm saying?
already out there, gang.
Yeah, it's already out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I listen. I'm not gonna even say how I really feel on that word. But anyway, but to see them going back and forth, and then here goes another artist that I love a lot, Drake. I fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Drake. Kendrick, Drake, Kanye, Jay-Z, Future. Them 5 people put anything out, I'm gonna listen to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you my honest, you know what I'm saying, honest opinions.
They all heavyweights though. Like they get. So I see why you say that.
You know what I'm saying? So seeing them have this battle go back and forth, which was amazing because first of all, I didn't think Kendrick was gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? Really to battle. I thought Kendrick was gonna do what he normally does, drop a line or a bar or a verse, get everybody stirred up, and then fall back into the J. Cole. I don't need this.
Yeah, like the initial verse on the Future and Metro Boomin album.
Right.
I did think that was gonna be like that was his diss. I didn't think it was gonna get any deeper.
I didn't think it was. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I thought that was it. I thought that was him saying his piece.
Right. And I'm gonna get back to doing my regular rap shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will hear from me in 2 years. I'll drop an album. You know what I'm saying? But my man came back with bars. I mean, Kendrick came back with bars. You know what I'm saying? But then once he hit a lane that he found success with, once he got into the pedo shit and everybody started jumping on the, you know, the internet dive. Because that's the thing about the internet. You give it a piece of something to eat, it's gonna mangle, it's gonna dive. It's like piranhas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna bite a piece and come back and get some more like some dolphins.
Right.
No, we're gonna go full killer whale on this, be throwing bodies around and get everything we into. Once it's all done, it's just mangled destruction. You know what I'm saying? So the internet just was like, yeah,
the internet gonna take a situation and bring the chaos out of it.
Always. The internet is the chaos. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what you stepping into.
That's what you every time. But you knew that. You got into a battle. You said some stuff about one of the kings of hip hop right now. He'd be on the top 4. These are the top 2.
I think Drake might have made one of those like phone calls that he probably got the clout to make. Like, bro, the man cannot be saying this type of stuff.
Oh, I know he did.
Like,
I know he did.
That's the only reason why the label asking Kendrick to walk it back.
Listen,
but
Drake got on
really can't walk it back though.
You can't walk it back. But just like every other situation where Drake feels like, all right, this is fucking with my money, we gonna make up. Same thing with him and me.
It was. See, that's what I'm saying. It's an effective way to salvage whatever is left of the music camaraderie. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, it's not a beef to where I don't think. Well, I can't say that because yesterday Drake house got shot up and a security guard got hit. So,
and then they saying that's because of
Kendrick posting Drake's address on the album cover.
No. That's saying they said last week the Weeknd's house was shot up, which is not far from Drake's house. They both live in Calabasas,
but the Weeknd is on Kendrick's side of the beef.
No, the Weeknd's on. Yeah, so that would be opposing sides.
So that would mean Drake struck first, and technically,
if
somebody
it was
Drake affiliate,
somebody in Drake's camp, a camp. I don't even think it's a camp thing. I think it's I think that's fandom. I think some fan.
I agree.
I don't think that's
why I'm saying they need to chill. Like that could be another reason why the label, like y'all squash that.
Y'all squash that shit because that could be a call from Drake, or that could be somebody in the label, like you saying, listen, this nigga worth too much money to have people sliding on his crib
over diss track.
We
already saw how this turned out.
Right. We already saw how this turned out with Pac and Biggie. Unless y'all ready to just go down that road, because then we're gonna end up dropping both of y'all.
Right.
Because that's what's going to be the ultimate.
Right.
If y'all can't figure out how to squash this, we're going to backburn both of y'all because
you can't have a situation like what we got with Young Thug right now.
Right.
Where they basically trying to say that the label basically they help him further what he's accused of.
Oh no, they
being a part of it now.
Yeah,
like by you
basically
guys
made it
him,
his agenda.
Right. You gave him the money and the status to be so influential. That's the backstory of what they're trying to say, as far as like how his whole career went.
It's definitely.
So I mean, they are already successful, so it ain't gonna take as long for some shit to pop off.
Nah,
with them.
Nah, and it's gonna lead to other shit. Other people gonna start diving and making accusations and coming out with just because the thing about it is there may be factual shit in there, but there's so many people who want to be a part of what's going on that they're going to come with the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the boy put the beat out and told anybody to get
Oh
him.
my
That
gosh.
shit gonna add to it.
Oh my gosh, Metro Beam that and listen, BBL Drizzy, that's a fucking hit.
That beat go crazy.
That is a fucking BBL Drizzy. Listen, bro, if you ain't jamming the BBL Drizzy, you just a hater. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about this whole thing. I can listen to all the music and accept what what's music. And towards the end with Kendrick, is like, all right, nigga. By the time I get to 616 LA, it's over. You beating the same dead horse. You know what I'm saying? They not like us is really him being able to put together a pop song.
Yeah. That's for people to vibe.
Yeah,
like
to vibe to. You know what I'm saying? That was his. That's my goddamn victory lap right
West
there.
Coast culture.
Yeah, West Coast. That's him saying, look, nigga, I got you already.
Dancing on you now.
I'm dancing on you now. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But 616 in LA, horrible. That was very, and it was really. It was a weird song. It was really.
Everybody saying that's like a setup. That was like a setup song for the Meet the Ground song.
I'm sure it could have been. You know what I'm saying? But that's like that weird interlude on one of your favorite artists' album. And you're like, what were they really doing in the studio when they did this? You know what I'm saying? When they made this interlude, like with Biggie and Lil Kim and that, fuck me, nigga, fuck me, all that shit. You like, what? Who really? Y'all
they
had
probably really were doing it. If we talking about Biggie and Kim, that probably was that probably wasn't act. Them stories.
That what,
then you
know
gotta
what I'm
think about it, and then you gotta add that Diddy probably was in the.
That's what I'm saying. The weird parts of it it made me uncomfortable.
I probably can't even go back and listen to none of that.
There's a lot of stuff that now that we are where we are in life and know so much more about these artists and behind the scenes and VMAs and blogs and vlogs, it's like, I can't even listen, bro. I remember Kendrick saying, I'm going to take all my music down if they take all of R. Kelly's music down. And at the time, I was like, damn, that's a righteous thought. Until the trial. And then it was like, whoa, Kendrick, I don't know if you aligned yourself.
We can't be defending this nigga.
We can't be defending this nigga.
Yeah.
And then with everything that's going on with this battle, if a minuscule of what is said about Drake is true, I can't be defending this nigga. Like what? Like where the fuck? You got to draw the line. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then on the other hand, not that they are in any comparison, but Kendrick, if you out here swinging on your baby mama, fiance, and I can't defend that shit.
I can't defend that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So the only way so on that's a wash. So we ain't got no winner right there. If any of that is true, I ain't got no winners on that. Y'all out of care. The only thing I can give Drake on the end of it all, I give Kendrick a point for really coming hard and dropping music and really representing as I am that nigga. I with the bars. I got bars for days. I'm just gonna keep on dropping them. I'm gonna keep going and outlast you if I'm necessary, because that's what real battle rappers do. And I give Drake a point for, nigga, anybody who stepped up in these last 30 days
got some smoke.
I ain't missed nobody. I ain't give nobody no passes. Everybody got some smoke.
Man, I just want to say shout out to Rick Ross, not for necessarily dissing anybody, but
BBL
you putting forth a effort, bro. They're not talking about you. They just focused on Kendrick, but you still a part of the beat, though. You know.
Listen, he created the term that covered the whole beef, bro. BBL. He created BBL Drizzy.
But I'm wondering, like, did Drake really just? I don't know. Maybe they just don't think Rick Ross ready for Drake. That's why.
Oh nah, Rick Ross ain't ready for Drake like that. Nah, Rick Ross has bars as well, but you ain't got the charisma or the versatility. You know what I'm saying? That's why Rick Ross and Drake make great songs together.
Because they're two totally different artists.
Two totally different artists. And whenever Ross gets on the track with Drake, he tries to go way outside of his normal. It ain't just
like Aston Martin music.
all the Aston Martin music are classics. Everything that him and Drake have done together can be classics. You know what I'm saying? They could put a whole collaborative album together, and I'd listen to it.
Bro, Drake gotta be he gotta be kind of weird, bro. Cause like, how don't nobody you got hits with like.
That's because
you can make songs with all these people, and at the end of it all, like nobody really.
You just a weirdo. That's if you a weirdo, you a weirdo. But that don't take you. If you another the thing is, all the Drake like fucking niggas bitches.
I was gonna say
Drake
I
like
think
fucking
that got a lot
every
to do with
nigga that has a beef with Drake at some point in the line says this nigga fuck my bitch.
I ain't gonna even say that. It's just the fact that the nigga girl might just be so fanned out over Drake. Like women can be like that.
Women definitely
no
are
disrespect
like that.
to them, but you can be sitting right beside your girl and
Drake come up.
An artist can come on TV and she'll go to praising that nigga like he paid a bill.
Right.
So
right in front of your face.
Real talk. I ain't going through that, but I'm just saying
it. Listen, I was in. We watching Power. And the chick I'm kicking with, won't say her name, but she said, "Hold on, the wrong Omari is talking right now."
What the fuck? Oh hell no!
Hold on, I'm trying to listen to the Omari on TV.
Fuck no, gang.
I was like, oh,
golly,
that's enough for me.
See what I'm saying?
I'm
that
just,
type of
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? That type of shit.
So,
goddamn, my boy Richard say, "Culture vulture hit different." How can anybody call Drake a culture vulture when they go to him to get their next level up? Culture vulture is a dude who going out there seeking the culture. No, y'all coming to him to adapt, to be part of the culture. You want a new song? You calling Drake?
I ain't gonna look. So we gotta go back to Block Boy JB. That was a culture vulture move. You don't produce no Memphis sound. Your dad got Memphis roots.
So
bring a Memphis artist out? He did the same thing with 21 Savage
Now, before there was a Drake, there was a Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri went and found multiple artists who produced music that he did not produce. Arrested Development, he did not produce. That was a sound that they already had, and he jumped on that. And he,
but what is Drake's sound,
the Brat? The Brat is a West Coast artist. He went all the way to the West Coast.
From Chicago.
Well, Midwest. I'm sorry, but he went all the way out to the West Coast and then went to Chicago. He did a couple different tours because that's how we end up finding about Twister. We end up finding about so many different artists because Jermaine Dupri said, "I'm gonna go out there."
He executive though. Drake an artist and he don't write all his music, so that you can't say that's his sound.
Y'all forget about the 1492 album. That's a whole album with Jermaine Dupri doing songs with artists from all over the country.
What I'm saying is Jermaine Dupri is way more musically talented than Drake. I don't see a problem with Jermaine Dupri doing that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't see a problem with the same thing as Drake. If Drake hears
what
something,
I'm saying is Drake doesn't have a sound of his own.
What is it? How did Drake not have?
Why is he being accused of having so many ghostwriters?
Because he has ghostwriters.
Because he don't have a sound of his own.
Because he has ghostwriters, he doesn't have a sound of his own. His voice, voice is his sound. You can't. There is no other Drake voice. God gave him his voice.
You can give him that. That's saying you say the same shit about Keith Sweat.
Exactly. That's why Keith Sweat can only hit that Keith Sweat line. You know that croon. So
that's all he got though.
That's it. That's all you need. That's you. That is you. There's nothing else you need. What else? With a smart man is gonna find all the pieces he needs to make what God gave. Sorry,
I get what you're saying.
What God gave me better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many ghostwriters Whitney Houston had? You know how many ghostwriters Michael Jackson had? James Brown.
So then Drake really an R&B artist then? He really an R&B artist then?
You can call him, y'all can call him an R&B artist or pop artist, whatever. I don't see there's no.
He's a voice. That's what you're saying.
Right.
That's your argument, that Drake is a voice. The product of Drake is based around Drake's voice.
The product, no, it's based around Drake's artistry. The artistry is whatever sound I hear, whatever I think is jamming to me, I'm going to make sure I'm on that. Because you know who does it a lot? International artists.
Culture vulture.
That's not a cultural vulture. International art.
You jumping on waves to stay relevant.
You're not jumping on wave to stay relevant. You're jumping on what you think is the next sound. Why can't you be the next person to bring the new sound to the table?
I'm not saying you can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. When people call him a culture vulture, I'm always saying, yo, some of the best music we ever heard in this industry is because someone went somewhere, heard something, and said, we got to bring this back.
So
and not only do we got to bring this back, we got to put Jay-Z on a song with freaking damn, and it just slipped my mind that quick.
That DJ Khaled doing all that?
No, that wasn't Khaled when we talking about Cash Money, Run Forest.
Oh, you talking about with Juvenile and
Juvenile,
Jay-Z?
Yeah. Somebody heard that and said, "Yo, we got to make sure Juvenile gets a remix with Jay-Z because the rest of the
Jay-Z
country
heard Juvenile and wanted
to do that. Nobody calls Jay-Z a culture vulture.
That kind of was a culture vulture move.
That's not a culture vulture. I heard a song that I thought was just a dope ass beat with a dope ass artist. I'm an artist. I want to be on it too.
Yeah.
Everybody making mixtapes, culture vultures. Everybody doing remixes, culture vultures. If that's the case,
no,
we don't. Yes, bro.
It's the way you do it.
The best remix I've ever heard.
Got roots or connections to something, and then you want to bring it to the light because you feel like it's underserved for whatever reason. That's not necessarily a culture vulture move because you already tapped into what you're.
So then what Wayne? So Wayne jumping on swag surfing.
Culture vulture move. But he went on the song. He just did a freestyle, right?
I know, but how could that be
That's a freestyle. That's not the same thing, bro. I'm talking about
it's the number when you type in swag surfing, the Lil Wayne verse comes up before the actual song.
It's a better song than what.
Because in the
Wayne
culture,
beat,
exactly.
That's why.
So we gotta classify it as culture vulture as putting an asterisk for one of the greatest verses we've ever heard.
All right, we're gonna get back to it after the break.
My name is Dr. Siobhan Fleming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
Got the game in the chokehold. Stick a 6 con, try and get a boatload. Trying to wipe me, you at least need a GoPro. Been the corners in the escalator so ho. I didn't come to slide in the mountain with taco. American the Delta, either way I'm so low. I'm on go, ain't no stopping me, stalling me, none of that. No PPP or no EDD. But I been had a LLC, been getting that bag. Went 6 figures up, trying to get me some M's. Ain't matching no prices, you can shop with them. Spend the check in my brain, cause I ain't playing about it. Keep a gun, talking crazy, end up about it. Shh, that's all I got to say about it. I was checking out the bed trying to see about it. Put her in some $100 clothes, she about to bust about it. Everybody listen, I'm just trying to get a profit out of y'all. In my system, got me feeling out my body. Got about the system, changing lives like a prophet. Got faith in this pistol, pray you die. Have to pop it waist deep in investments. I just spent a couple euros. Came back home like some $100 heroes. Look at how we stepping, but we ain't no fraternity. You know what we're repping, and you know that come with it. Feet came up from the lowest, ain't nobody gave her nothing for free. I ain't trying to talk, you ain't got nothing for me. Right about now, I just want some more money. I been on the road, I'm just living in the moment. I been coast to coast, that just come with the motion. I be on the road while I'm in the air coasting. M on top of M, 7 figures, it's the motor. Drop a bag on the whip, then modify the motor. Going past ship mode, spinning out like I stole it. See me now, you don't, but this is not hocus pocus. I done powered up and I was really once hopeless. I done switch it up and I'm still just going, still just growing. Can't be stopped. If I spent money on it, can't be stopped. Got a couple homies came up off stock. I've been on a mission since I came up off lock.
You can't talk right now, Natalie. I'm on the radio.
All right, so basically, you saying that we can't put Drake in the box by him.
I think your mic went.
Did it cut off? No,
There
it's
you go.
on.
There you hit the
Okay.
back. Yeah.
We can't put Drake in a box just off of the teen celebrity upbringing,
Right.
and the Toronto, like
I think that
origin. We can't just box him in because of it.
I think that we can you can box people into whatever, but I think that you got to look at the box different.
I do got. Well, you're right. I got to wait before you say what you're finna say. I got to correct myself because he did come when he actually was picked to be the artist he was about to be.
Right.
They brought him to the South and they immersed him in Southern culture,
and
then he kind of started. That was his initial preface for like, this is who I'm gonna try to be.
Right. This is the culture that I'm gonna try to emulate and try to run.
But
with.
I'm gonna be a Lil Wayne with not as much southernness to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I
I think
and way more clean cut.
But you laid it out in the beginning. It's the teenage upbringing of being a teen star, being Canadian, being international, that makes Wayne more. I mean, makes Drake more worldly. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't put him in a box, because that box would have to be very big.
Right.
Because his upbringing already is not the same as a nigga.
Right.
Then he got dropped in Atlanta.
Different starting point, so different.
And then after Atlanta, you get dropped in Houston. And then after Houston, now you traveling the world.
Right.
That's why he make all them songs. Drake, the reason why Drake is one of my favorite artists is because of all the different backgrounds and different cultures I have. I listen to a lot of different music.
Right.
Drake has a song on piano. Drake has a song in reggaeton. Drake has a song in African beat. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a whole bunch of rap artists that I deal with, that I really fuck with, that Drake did a song with.
Right.
People that I never, you know what I'm saying? People never gonna forget. You know, they forget that there are so many. Block Boy, of course, but in Atlanta, we're not talking about Migos. If Drake don't drop on Versace, hop on Versace.
He helped them boy elevate.
That is the one song that I say above all is the Culture Vulture.
Even later on with
that
Walking
Drake
Like
pulled off. Yeah. Drake, that's the Culture Vulture that he pulled off. That I think that's the one time where I just say, yo, dog,
I mean, but that's the clout that Drake got. He could self-insert no homo into
any arena,
anybody career if he want to. Like, cause who not gonna want a Drake feature?
Mm-hmm.
Who don't want Drake on their remix? Like,
right.
that's $1 million check just off that one song.
So so the whole Culture Vulture thing is like, y'all could say that if it was just the vulture swooping down, but y'all making y'all business to get to the top of the tree. Hey, bro, pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on me. And we're not just talking low level people. We talking the big names in the industry. The industry already is doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As the streets have called it, Kendrick definitely won the battle.
So is it over?
I hope it's over, because it got weird.
Yeah,
it got weird, bro.
Further.
I don't really want it to go no further with the weirdness. I don't want. You know,
we
what I'm saying?
already at like.
It got weird.
We really already at. That's why I fucked your bitch, nigga.
We passed that.
Like that's. You remember what that did?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the song like that, like, so we already passed that.
We passed that. You know what I'm saying? We passed goddamn.
It don't need to get no worse.
We passed me and the boy AI got more in common. You know what I'm saying? That was like the weird, super ugly. That was another, everybody talk about Ether and forget that Takeover is what really set that whole battle on fire. Because Takeover is 3 verses are just destroying dude.
And he brought them pictures out.
And he put a whole production on.
Yeah.
So everybody talks about Ether because Ether was the nail in the coffin.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. Prodigy was my man.
And like, Jay-Z was, think about, Jay-Z is 20 years ahead of the rap. Look at where rap beef is now.
Prodigy wanted to kill that nigga.
Oh boy. I thought Jay-Z was gonna die. I'm from Brooklyn.
See,
and I'm like,
no Mobb Deep was a game. I thought that was just a rap group of 2 niggas. I didn't know that's a bunch of niggas. That's why they named Mobb Deep.
That's why they named Mobb Deep. These at the time at the time of this beef going on, they got a standing membership of over 200 niggas.
And see, I ain't know they were beefing
All
with. They had
over
already
the
been
city.
beefing with the Lost Boys.
And they was already beefing with niggas in Marcy.
That's what I'm saying. They were beefing with a lot of niggas in New York.
Because they was so deep. You know what I'm saying? So when Jay-Z drops Takeover and all that stuff, in the street, niggas is talking to each other like, bruh, man, boy, I heard Hov got about the city because goddamn, for real, bro. For real. Jay-Z got out of town.
Hey, that was a smart thing to do.
That nigga left the country, I believe.
That was a smart thing to
After that concert. He didn't do no clubs or nothing after that. He got out the city, bro. And then the next thing you hear is, he dropped that Super Ugly, and that's where he lost the battle, because Super Ugly was just so personal and so weird. No, but that's why Ether is the comeback, and then you drop Super Ugly.
No, Ether is Nas song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ether is what Nas says to Takeover.
Right. And then he dropped Super Ugly in response to Ether. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. And it was a weird angle. It was like, damn, nigga, you really want to talk about fucking this nigga bitch. And we already been to the point where talking about fucking niggas bitch get people killed.
And then Nas came back on Last Real Nigga Alive.
Right.
And finished him off. When he brought up the Ben Siegel shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't want Beans to be bigger than you and all this shit. I was like, damn, man, they'll leave him alone.
Leave him alone, yeah. He was already
Rockefeller
down.
already breaking up.
Right, and that's the thing. Rockefeller was breaking up, name that, there's all that stuff in the radio. And I was glad to see that beef end when it did. You know what I'm saying? But this, I'm done with it. I was ready. I was so glad when I woke up on Monday morning, even though I was without a new diss song.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. We were talking about that shit. We were both saying, like, bro, I hope that I don't wake up to another song.
Because every morning was like stress. It was like
bro,
who gonna say what? You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I was still just trying to process for a whole day. Like, bro, you really just called him man a pedophile
multiple times.
Like, that's something a nigga can never come back from.
Right.
Like any man walking this planet right now, if somebody even accuse you of messing with kids, people gonna look at you suspect for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they never gonna trust you around a girl under the age of 21.
Mm-hmm. Especially if the law was called.
You know what I'm saying?
If the law was called in any kind of concern, we not. You never gonna live that down.
Yeah, man. I hope that man ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah, I hope not either, because that would be horrible. But yeah. Like I said, I think the street says Kendrick walks away with the win. A lot of the industry says Drake walk away with the win.
They gotta say that.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta say that. They should say that,
because Kendrick not depending on the industry to survive. Like, he drop him and J. Cole, they on that same little shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop my shit when I drop it. Whoever fuck with me gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna do my tour. People gonna still jam my shit. Right. I'm gonna get the fuck out y'all face. Right. Drake, he gotta stay on TV.
Yeah, he gotta stay in the rotation.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I mean, but it makes sense though. You know, Drake is already booked up years in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So he gotta keep coming with music. He gotta stay relevant. Like, I really don't think it'll be good for music to see Drake career take a left turn. So,
nah.
I hope them boys can get that shit.
Yeah,
squash.
The industry still needs that. What Puffy presented the industry in that clean boy rapper that's still a gangster. It was a turning point that they didn't have before. If you was a gangster, you was a gangster. This was gangster rap.
Be a gangster in the business, man.
Right. This was gangster rap. Puffy comes in, he brings out Bad Boy, and slowly but surely he changes that image, that look. Yeah, we could be gangsters, but we can make money too. And y'all can come party with us. Your daughters may not be safe. Now we finding out your sons may not be safe either. You know what I'm saying? But we can still have
safe.
But on camera, it's gonna look amazing, and we're gonna be on yachts, and we be throwing up money just like everybody else. So.
Hey, you know what? Don't nobody never want to talk about what was going on in those studio sessions when they were making Best of Both Worlds.
Oh, you know what? I've never even.
And
because
then it was crazy. Like, Aaliyah had and talked to like three of them niggas.
Right. Like she ain't make it out the camp.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit was wild, bro.
That
These
was a
niggas were
different-
moving different. We just went looking at it.
We weren't because there was no
Right.
exactly. There was no
Right.
social media and
Right.
yeah. I'm telling you, remember I told you the story about how Wendy Williams blew up about talking about her striking the stone was talking about Puffy being gay.
You did tell me that.
Before that, before people don't know, but before Wendy Williams, there is no gossip radio. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
superstar gossip radio. There used to be
Because she was the most hated
tabloid.
person in New York radio.
Yeah. Huh?
She was the most hated person in New York radio.
For a long
By
time.
rappers, for sure.
There used to be tabloid radio where there'd be an article or something like that, and they'd read about it like that. Wendy Williams is the one who's like, I got the tapes. I got the phone calls. These niggas they doing booty stuff. Puffy, Method Man, Red, all of them. And she just started going off on all these different artists. You know what I'm saying? Now, years later, she may have been right about Puffy, but she really, at the time, was just tying artists in just because of their association. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have evidence on everyone, but she had enough that, hey, I could tie you to that nigga. And people been talking, they've been talking about him for the last 2 weeks. Oh, we done with that. Let me tell you about the other person, like the Tasha K. Tasha K's whole show platform is Wendy Williams in 1992. You know what I'm saying? Because Wendy Williams was already on the radio. She was already established, and she didn't have the same respect for hip hop and hip hop artists that everybody else in the city. All of a sudden, everybody in the city wants to have every rapper. To her, it was like, y'all still hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? And y'all come to my show and y'all come and talk to me and y'all disrespectful and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to play with my money. Then, back then hip hop wasn't paying everybody either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wendy was like, nah, bro. Let me tell you about one of your favorite hip hop entities.
Shit, wow.
There wasn't nothing like that before Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? People talked and joked, but remember, these radio stations are sponsored by these labels. Why would you ever talk bad about a label or artist?
I wonder if the backlash from all of that is what sent her down the road she went down.
Oh yeah, definitely. They had to start another radio station for Wendy Williams. That's where power comes from.
Damn.
Power didn't exist.
So she basically kind of like she laying in the bed she made. Now, at this point in her career, she's laying in the bed that she made. Like man said, you're gonna make your bed and lay in it.
Yeah, they had to.
Damn, that's wild.
They had multiple different radio stations spur off of Wendy Williams breaking with WBLS. You know what I'm saying? Because now she goes over to Power, which starts their own radio station, and their main thing is we have the Wendy Williams show. You know what I'm saying?
So they bought into that shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then other stations, of course, Hot 97 was already there, you know what I'm saying? But then they had to come up with, all these other stations now had to come up with morning gossip radio shows. We got to tell you the news. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, a lot of stuff is going on in there during that time. You got the hip hop police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got stuff going on with Cash Money, right. Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You got Biggie's death and Tupac's death and the conspiracy around that. You got all the shit going on with Suge Knight.
Right.
You got West Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got then you got No Limit.
Right.
And all that's going on with that. So now hip hop news
is a big thing.
It's a big thing.
She got a lot to talk about.
Right. So all these other radio stations are like, we gonna miss out if we don't get our own morning show that's geared at talking about hip hop, whether these artists are doing good or not. Before it was always just.
So she kind of paid away for like TMZ and all that. Damn, she ain't play her cards right. Cause really, she created a whole lane.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, but that's the thing. She played. Not sometimes the villain is the one who brings the light to the story. It's not, and sometimes the bad guy is why we build fences around our house. It's because a wolf came in this mug. You know what I'm saying? That's how we learned we need to build fences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she just was the wolf that came in to make people realize, oh no, we need to be not only be building fences, we need to be making money off of the foolishness that's going on around us. We used to just think that only the record label is the only way we're gonna get paid by spinning these artists and bringing them on the radio. Nah, we can get paid off of just talking crap about them,
Just by dissecting their lives.
just by dissecting their lives, and they still gonna want us to pay. They're gonna pay us more to spin their radio, spin their song,
Right. Or not tell some shit.
or not tell some shit, or have a platform to come and tell my side of the story. 50
Right.
Cent,
Like Breakfast Club. type
Breakfast
shit.
Club. You know what I'm saying? None of that exists without Wendy Williams.
Well, shout out to Wendy Williams, man. You know,
I
I don't know her personally, but
don't know personally. I you know, it's been damn, it's 11:40 already. Yeah, we done ran through some time. We didn't talk no sports.
talking about this rap shit.
I just had to get it out of my head, bro, because it was nonstop. You know what else is funny about this whole thing? And I'm just talking to my homeboys because y'all know who y'all are.
That boy Luka need to drop a dead track. The way it looking. Goddamn.
That nigga feelings got hurt last
Oklahoma
night.
City Thunder.
Listen, them niggas feelings got hurt last night. They thought they were gonna come in there and run them boys. You know that, right?
Man. On young boy here to stay, man.
I think that we looking at it's OKC. We're gonna see OKC versus the Mavs, right?
Oh no.
I mean, not in Minnesota.
Yeah, OKC in Minnesota.
I can't call who would win that. I really don't.
I got Minnesota, man.
I really like Ant-Man. I want to say Minnesota, but these boys, OKC, they playing with so much speed and length, and they.
Who gonna guard and stop Ant-Man?
But that's the thing. Both these teams play defense. That's the thing that caught Dallas off guard last night. Dallas didn't expect these boys to come out
That's
and
a
actually.
fact. But the way they locking down Denver, the way Minnesota locked Denver down the other night when we watched that game,
Yeah,
I don't see I don't. OKC got to figure out how to score before they can worry about playing defense.
got you. I can agree with that.
You see what I'm saying?
Because the way they locked down Kyrie the other night, locked down
Jamal
Murray the other night.
two games straight.
The boy was 3 for 18.
Man,
And then
find a
Jokic
bucket.
was
Jokic
5
can't
for
find
13.
one.
Can't find the bucket.
Porter can't find a shot. Aaron Gordon was the only person getting buckets in game 2, man.
Mm-hmm.
The first half.
Mm-hmm.
He had to carry the team, and he's supposed to be the X.
And he's supposed to be the X. Well, he is that. That's what the X Factor does. Steps up when.
Yeah,
But you still need the other players
you
to
gotta
step
have
up.
something to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have something.
Yeah,
to
that's
go
the
with
mashed potatoes. When you ain't got no chicken and mac and cheese,
that. Right.
gotta have the chicken, boy.
Can't have a plate full of sides. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Can't have a
you
plate
gotta
full
have-
of sides.
You gotta have an entree, man.
They did not have no entree, boy. Them niggas had the Piccadilly plate, boy.
Boy, macaroni and cheese.
Y'all know.
Boy, I had macaroni and cheese, green beans, cabbage,
String me.
and mashed potatoes.
Oh my God. I
Boy, I
hate
couldn't even get busy bees.
right,
Boy, I
you
had
didn't
to
get no
a
busy
Piccadilly.
bees. You know what I'm saying? One piece of chicken. Busy bees gonna give you one piece of chicken, at least. Yeah, them boys ain't had nothing. But that's
Hey.
just
Bro, it's kind of off topic, but it's on topic because of this. When we gonna start talking about some hype?
man. Look,
Because I don't want nobody coming after us saying our show is like we
the problem.
we're we're
It's hockey playoff
culturally
season.
discriminate.
It's hockey playoff season.
That would be the right term, right?
They got a whole black team.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. There's only for me, There's only one team that I follow in hockey, and that's the New York Rangers, and they on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know much about hockey. You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth,
Y'all,
man.
the one thing you don't hear Brown do in any walks of life is talk about, and I talk about a whole lot of shit. I don't talk about shit I don't know about. If y'all start talking about some shit, and you know, women start talking about, yeah, girl, I had to get the extra thing, and I'm like, how about them? How weather today? Goddamn, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know enough about hockey. Like when my friends, because I got friends who really follow hockey. What is this? Zach Edey did not throw that.
Bro, why is this man
What is wrong with?
at a Cubs game throwing pitches, bro? You need to be working on your basketball game.
So they have Zach Edey.
He just got stopped in the final, man. Like literally.
He's an ambient. He's a. I know, but this is not his play. He's trying to throw the first pitch to the pitcher.
That just be for real. They let Jordan play baseball.
Yeah, that's what they let Jordan play.
That nigga was on a minor league team.
Yeah. Bo Jackson play. Jordan got the
That nigga pissed me off with that shit.
Yeah, that
like,
shit was the worst.
like,
that nigga
bro,
like, why you even put this uniform on?
He really
bro?
fucked up the 90s basketball. Like we were supposed to have
Oh yeah.
more exciting basketball, but this I can't fault him for why he did it. I
Let me tell
understand
you,
why he did it.
when
but
Jordan finally puts on that Wizards uniform, I hate him by that. By that time,
because he just seemed like
hate
confused.
Michael Jordan.
He
I'm
seemed
like,
he don't know what he want to do with this.
not just you confused, you done put me through this too many times. You retired. You know what I'm saying? You was my perennial god. You came back, won another 3 championships. Then you want to play baseball and you want to play golf. Then you come back to play basketball. And now you're playing for the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? And then
you ain't just that fight like you.
No, you're not that guy anymore. So now I'm looking at my hey, you know, my uncle on the porch and the kids on the bottom bouncing the ball and they like, yeah, man, we about to go to the park. Man, young buck, don't make me come out there and show you something.
That's what he is.
And here come Michael Jordan in a goddamn Wizard jersey. I was like, man, I hate you, bro. Sit your old ass down, bro. Nobody want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see that. That was the worst Michael Jordan ever. And then you was getting done in. I'm never gonna forget Allen Iverson shaking you out of your Jordan. Shake you out your J's.
Oh yeah, when Iverson crossed him up, he was still on the board then. That when he was on the decline though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking about the worst one is when he's on the Wizards.
I ain't see it. The Iverson crossover on the Wizards.
The one on the Bulls is the one everybody, because that's the first one. But when he's in the Wizards and he's got Kwame Brown.
Is that the one where Iverson broken down to one knee?
Yeah, and he kind of slipped out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the worst one. It's like his shoe was unlaced or something, like, and Iverson and like his ankle gave out or something. Like, it's like, come on, old man, god damn, don't let this look.
Oh shit, hell no.
And it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? This is not like now when I could just find something else to watch on TV. It was the only game on. Come on, bro. We had 3 channels. What the fuck?
Nigga Iverson shook Jordan out his J's.
Out his J's, bro. And I think people don't talk about it because of how bad it looked that day.
I think that's why people didn't really fuck with Iverson like that. He automatically was a bad guy.
Yeah, he was the villain.
Him and Kobe, because you know Kobe went at Jordan kind of hard in the All-Star game.
Yeah, because the reason people didn't really Kobe is kind of like how Ant is right now. I'm not waiting for you to give me any mantle or any title. I'm better than you.
I'm that nigga.
I'm that nigga. I'm better than you, Jordan.
Right.
You Jordan, but I'm better than you. Of course, in the media, I'm going to tell you that, oh no, Jordan is the greatest ever. I look up to Mike. Like Ant right now. I don't want nobody comparing me to Mike. Mike was this, Mike was that. Get that nigga 3 years and 2 championships.
I'm better than Jordan, nigga.
Right, goddamn. I beat Jordan in my sleep. Goddamn. And then he's from Atlanta. You not gonna keep an Atlanta nigga from not the one thing, and me being an Atlanta nigga as well. I don't do a whole lot of boasting and something like that. I'm not a real, look at me dude. But let me win some shit. Let me win some spades. Let me win some Madden. Let me win some Tekken. I'm going crazy. Nigga, we won. The whole nigga, drinks for everybody. I won spades, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop an Atlanta nigga from celebrating no win. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta nigga could be humble throughout. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take his losses, but let that nigga come up and feel like he made $5 on the play. Boy, we're going to pin us tonight, boy. Nigga gonna hit strokers tonight, boy.
I just struck on them folk.
What? Shit, baby mama got her taxes back, boy. We about to go hit. Why? Atlanta nigga's not gonna ever miss a chance to toot his horn when he wins. Is that time?
It is.
Yeah.
And she ain't even say. Oh.
Am I lying? Goddamn, Sunshine got a plaque on the door, and you listen, bro. She almost threw a parade at the shop, boy.
Stop.
Came with the plaque too. Came with the plaque, like, look, nigga.
Celebrate your victories, man.
Right, got my celebrate that shit.
Celebrate your victories.
If you don't know, that's the one you should come to Atlanta and learn how to celebrate your victories. Because in Atlanta, small. That's why they say it's not a real place.
Hey man, guess what? You know that shit got to be true. What you saying? Because at one point they had pissed T.I. off so bad. T.I. was like, "Man, why is niggas in the club and they ain't even celebrating shit?"
Right?
like. I'm tired of seeing you niggas in the club just on the strength of being in the club. Like,
nah, nigga, it's Atlanta, bro. We turn up for whatever.
But that's what it is.
Monday,
them niggas celebrate anything they got to celebrate. That's why they in the club.
When we went to Magic that Monday, and goddamn, Bow Wow was right next to us.
I don't know what that nigga was celebrating. He was celebrating something.
The nigga was just sitting down having other niggas throw money. Other niggas was walking around the club just throwing money. I don't know what he was celebrating, but he was celebrating something. It's not gonna look like we broke in Atlanta ever.
Nah, that real though.
And then here to go the four of us sitting in the booth next to him. We ain't throwing nothing.
Shit, we came here for some.
We came to get some food. We came to get some wigs.
We ain't coming here for that.
Listen, bro. Late night, they got some of the best steaks in the city.
They thought it was Super Treat Tuesday. No, it was not.
Not with the shop boys.
I'm just hungry.
And when our plate showed up, it's like we got our plates. We ate a little something. The little chick showed up, danced with us. We gave him a little $20, and we was out the door. But they made us wait an hour and a half for the food. Big Mike, I know somebody watching this. Somebody send the mic to Big Mike and send a message to Big Mike. I got some harsh words for you because I'm not gonna fight you. You just too big. You've been that big since high school. I'm not gonna fight you, but I got some harsh words. I guess this is the GOAT Shop, man. We're gonna wrap it up now, unless we start giving more Atlanta secrets out.
No, we'll say something.
Oh no, we gotta talk. Last thing we gotta talk about real quick. The NBA, y'all gonna motherfucking fuck around with this WNBA shit and end up losing this league. These WNBA players are going to be making enough money that they're going to want to start their own shit. How you not, they showed Angel Reese's game last night, but you ain't showed her first game in, her and goddamn Camila Cardozo playing on the same team. The last two winners of the national championships, and you're not going to show their game?
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. And I'm telling you,
they trying to make them play second fiddle to the boys, though, to the men.
No. They're trying to make them play second fiddle to Caitlyn, because Caitlyn's games all her games have been televised.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they ain't missed none of Caitlyn's games.
I didn't know that part.
So of course it became a white-black thing.
No representation. That's what I was just saying.
And thank God for white women, because white women was like, hell no. Why y'all not playing? Why we can't find it? What happened is
because them they sisters.
Regardless.
And womanhood. See, you see what I'm saying?
They was white women is like, we had to watch this game. You know, when the game was going, nobody could find it, so people started streaming it off their phone. In streams collectively, there were 3 million streams being watched live.
Damn. Right. So the TV, you can't say the TV rating's not there because you got 3 million people streaming it at one time.
3 million people. That's ridiculous. So
Right.
of course, the white women across America was like, nah, we're not standing for this one. Not to my
That's a whole
sisters.
city worth of people.
Not to my sisters.
Right.
Especially since they've been following them for the last 3 seasons.
Right. Anybody that watches women's basketball know who these girls are.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're not going to have their games televised. These are the champions for the last 2 years. Y'all thought nobody wanted to see them ball in the NBA, WNBA? Y'all going to fuck around and lose this damn. They're going to end up with, like, they got the, NBA Players Association. They got a WNBA Players Association. They're going to try to negotiate them a new contract with somebody the fuck else and take this show on the road. Because the NBA being the parent company, y'all dropping the ball. Y'all really are fucking up. There's no reason why all these girls' games, preseason, postseason, anything, y'all need to be covering this just like y'all. Y'all playing G League NBA games.
They play that shit on TV.
We watched G League last year. Remember we was watching Mellow Brothers? Right before the season, we were watching Mellow Brothers. We was
One of
watching
the ball boys.
Yeah, one of the Ball brothers.
Damn, I forgot.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We was watching a whole bunch, and then we watched all the players, and then some of those players got picked up in the draft. But we were watching G League. Come on, y'all playing G League.
Yeah, cause what's the white boy that won the slam dunk contest?
Right.
He's still in the G League.
In the G League, right.
But he won the dunk contest against the pros, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that shit confusing.
Yeah. But that's the NBA. Y'all fucking up, man.
They got too many politics going on with that shit.
Man, you want to make the money, you can make the money. Just give the people the product they want. At this point, the NBA, it should be just like the internet. The internet gives you everything, whether you want it or not. Just give the people all the damn
Whoever
game.
the commissioner is for Major League Baseball, the Adam Silver might need to go get some mentorship from him because baseball has those multi-layers like that, and they manage it well. It worked for baseball.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the different style of game with basketball compared to baseball that doesn't allow for it to work out like that.
I don't think so. I think baseball was the first one of the first sports to embrace commercializing teams.
Right, it is never pastime.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're gonna wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We got a little extra time. We loved it. Y'all have a great one. I'm Stoner Brown.
I'm Pushalini Da God.
This was the GOAT Shop on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Catch us again tomorrow.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker? Then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there?